Hey guys, how's it going? Spinosaurus the King here. I have not gone live on Instagram for a very long time, so I'm here to go live with you guys, answer any questions you guys have, and talk about Jurassic Park, talk about Marvel, DC, the MonsterVerse, whatever you guys want to talk about. As you guys know, I've been gone for about 7 months. I just recently came back. I just the last 7 months roughly I've been gone. I think it was longer. I've been really busy, guys. I'm really sorry that I was gone for so long. But I do promise that, I'll do my best to never be gone for that long again. I do got some people in here. Jacob, how's it going? Paradise, Ash, how's it going? He's my day one. I've known him since 2020. He's my brother. Let's see here.
Oh shit!
Yo, Jacob, my brother. How are you, man? It's great to have you live again. We haven't gone live together for so many years.
Wait, hold on. I gotta put my headsets in. Oh my god, hold on. Wait, can I join on my computer? I wonder.
I think last night you were on your computer, right?
I have a good enough phone for this shit.
Sure.
Alright, hold on. Keep me on like this.
Maza is Professor. Yo, how's it going?
But how's it going, dude? I'm trying to connect to my.
Good brother. It's great to have you on the live again. So, guys, Jacob Finnegan, me and him have known each other since 20. What? Oh, okay. I guess Jacob will be back in a second. He has to maybe connection problem or something. But either way, hello everybody. I'm not sure who's going to join, but I'm open to talking to all you guys. It's me, Sponsors the King. You can call me John too. My real name is John, so you can call me John too if you guys want. But yeah, you guys are all amazing. I do appreciate all the support, even though I was gone. I saw my subscribers still slowly went up, and I also saw that you guys are still commenting on my videos and watching it. Thank you very much. I appreciate all the support. For sure. But other than my YouTube, I do have my Instagram, and I also have my I got a Patreon, I got a Teespring, I got a PayPal link for donations. I also got what else? I also got a link on change.org. I got a petition started to hopefully convince Universal and Amblin Entertainment and Jurassic World in general to bring back the Jurassic 3 Spinosaurus. So hopefully they listen. Yeah. And as I always do, I'll probably talk about the JB3 Spinosaurus this live too, like I always do. The strongest and biggest land carnivore in the franchise by far, as we all know. Okay, at the moment nobody's here. Let's see, I wonder if anyone else is going to join. Okay, maybe I'll try inviting this live to people, see if that works. Because my goal is to... Oh, Jake, okay, here we go. Jacob's back. There we go.
Sorry,
Oh, you're back. Is everything okay? I guess maybe connection problem or something, or...
Yeah, no, I don't know what was going on with that account. I tried to join with my computer, and then my phone turned black.
Yeah, no worries, man. It happens. But either way,
Okay.
guys, so, I'd like to welcome Jacob Finnegan to the live. I've known Jacob since 2020. We've been really good friends. He loves Jurassic Park, and I
Probably
think... What?
longer than that at this point.
Yeah.
It's
I think it
it's
was...
been a while.
I forget. I think that... Wait, I have a question. Did I know you before I started on YouTube? I forget, because, I had been
Yeah.
with you since 2017, 18. I think I met you in 2018. You're
We've
right. I
known
think I met you
for like
before, actually, didn't I?
we probably known each other for like 8 years, 7 years.
Holy shit, man, that's a long time. So guys, this is one of my day ones. I've known this guy since back in the day, like when I first joined. Like this, holy shit, man, that's odd. Like I knew for a fact, I did know you for sure when I joined my YouTube, but I forgot about
It
that
was
I
like
knew you before I made my YouTube. So
2018, maybe like 2019.
yeah, so yeah, that was before I made my YouTube because I made my YouTube in 2020 and I made my Instagram in 2018.
Yeah, I
So
made
damn, bro.
my Instagram in 2018, and then I made another one. Both of those accounts are long gone. I don't even, like no access to them. They're
Right,
still
right.
there, but then this is like my fourth, fifth account. I don't know.
True, true. Yeah, I've been plenty accounts too. But, I was on Instagram before this account, but this is my first Jurassic Instagram account. I didn't have a Jurassic account before SDK.
Yeah, I just kind of made one randomly. I think I'm gonna make this my main account because my
For
old one's
sure.
not. I do want to start up a YouTube thing again now that I'm working from home.
For
And
sure.
well, first of all, I just got a new set actually in the mail. I
Really?
finally ordered it.
We'll see.
It's like the Mosasaurus one, like
Oh,
the
dude, that's awesome.
Matchbox.
Is that from Mattel again?
I Yeah, I only wanted it for the Mosasaur, but it
Nice,
actually
nice.
scales super nice. Like I thought it was gonna be tiny, but it's fucking massive. So
Yeah.
I'm looking
To be fair,
forward
the
to that.
Mosasaurus and Rebirth was definitely one of the better designs. Like again, like some of the new designs I liked, didn't like. Um, here I'll give you my opinion on the Quetzalcoatlus and Rebirth. It's a cool pterosaur, but it looks more like a Hatzegopteryx. It doesn't look like a Quetzalcoatlus, you know?
Yeah, I wonder if I can prop my phone up like
Yeah,
this.
that's what they should
I
have done.
do
They
like,
honestly should have called that a Hatzegopteryx because, like, bro, when you look at the Quetzalcoatlus and Jurassic Rebirth and compare it to a Hatzegopteryx, they
fuck.
look the exact same. It doesn't look like a Quetzal at all.
Here we go. I'm back. Yeah,
You know,
I think my back accidentally hit. I'm trying to set you up, and I'm like right next to that is. Do you know the button on your phone that takes you to all your other tabs?
yeah,
I'm just gonna hold my phone. It's gonna be a lot easier.
yeah, whatever's
Um,
easy for you, bro.
yeah, my bad. Yeah, but I like the Quetzal. I kind of like how ugly it is, but because like
It's
that
still
is the island full of all like those ugly, like the
ugly
creatures
dinosaurs.
that are kind of. I don't know if they're still going with that, but I think honestly the Dominion Quetzal might be like top 10 greatest design creatures in the
Yeah,
franchise.
like again, like the way the Rebirth one is I guess cool for like a kind of like a weird looking one because we know there's a lot of weird creatures on the island, but like it looks more like a different type of pterosaur. It looks like a Hatzegopteryx, but the one in Dominion was
It
way better.
it does. It has this like shorter. It has the more like I don't know what I'm talking about, like a neck, like a shorter neck.
True, true,
I, but yeah, no, I think they should have had the at least accurate skeleton of a Quetzal,
for
so you can
sure.
kind of see like how much these creatures are like fucked up and
For
messed
sure.
with.
Well, I guess the way like if I were to come up with like the best scenario to make this feel like more accurate and not like a reca, maybe the Quetzalcoatlus in Rebirth is an engine clone because we know the engine clones are kind of like spliced like frog DNA and other stuff. Maybe that's why it looks a little off. While the one in Dominion is a pure clone because we know Bison is like known for making just pure dinosaur breeds with no mixed DNAs in them. You know,
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they're two separate variants. Just one was made by Engine and the other one was made by
by Bison. Yeah.
Biosin.
Yeah, that's probably the most
Oh,
accurate answer. I could be wrong, but that's just kind of like my point of view on it until we get further confirmation from Universal. But that's what I think is the case, to be honest.
I gotta plug my screen in. Yeah. No, also my Primitive War DVD came in. I got it on 4K.
Oh, really? Nice, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, dude, having a job where I can just buy shit is super nice.
Yeah, Primitive War, like, bro, that movie was just amazing. Like, it feels like we haven't had such a great Jurassic movie like that for just years. Like, dude, that movie was better. Like, in my opinion, Primitive War was better than the whole Jurassic, like, not part trilogy, but definitely the World trilogy and definitely Rebirth trilogy.
Oh
Primitive War was
yeah.
almost perfect, man. I loved it. It was awesome.
Yeah, I was only unable to watch it one time in theaters, mainly because the only theater that had it was like 40 minutes away from me.
You're lucky
And
because, like, bro, when it came out in theater, when it came out in theaters this past summer or whenever it came out, I tried to find every theater. I live in Toronto, Ontario, right? I tried to find every
yeah,
theater that has Primitive War. I couldn't find any theater that has the movie, so I was like, damn it, because
I
I didn't get to see it in the big screen, so, ugh,
they did like really weird release dates. Like
yeah,
they did like Florida and then this state and then another state. So we only had it for maybe like a week
yeah.
at
It wasn't like a
most.
regular movie that gets released like one day throughout the whole world. Sadly, I wish
It
it
was like
was,
a
but
premiere movie, but also
yeah,
it wasn't a very high budget. But a lot of people like it got mostly positive reviews. I think
true,
just in all around, just all positive reviews.
for
Because
sure, bro.
it's a fucking banger movie. I love it.
It is, yeah, I love it. For sure. I mean, obviously, I would have preferred if it was like a JB3 style Spinosaurus in the movie, such as the actual Spinosaurus. But at the same time, the reason why they probably did that is because again, this is not the Jurassic fans. They want to have like scientifically accurate dinosaurs. But I will say, like that I will say the Primate War Spinosaurus is definitely a lot better than the Jurassic Reaver Spinosaurus. Way better,
Oh yeah, I think the Primitive War is my favorite one, just in general. I
true,
like
true.
I really like the design. It's just funky. No, it's just a really good design. I
For
do
sure.
love them all. I really can't pick a favorite. I think all the
Nice job.
Spinos
Nice.
are
Yankee
beautiful.
Jack Dart Join. Hey Yankee, how's it going, man? Haven't you know? I don't know if you know Yankee. He's a guy I met like 6 months ago. He's cool. I don't know him well, but he seems like a cool guy.
And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
This is Yeah, this is like my like second account technically. My
True,
first
true.
one, like I joined and then my phone turned to black, so I had to like turn it on and off. Also, I'm
For
trying
sure.
to
But back in the day
swear
when
I
I
keep
first met you, I'm curious. Did you ever have like a YouTube channel in the past where you used to post videos? I think you did, right? Or I forget.
I had
It's
a
long.
I had a few. I mean, do you want to let Yankee join? I don't know.
Yeah, if you
You want to
like,
spice up?
I'm curious. Do
Uh,
you want to see? Can we?
I mean, he's probably gonna leave if we don't. So like, we can make it. We can have him join.
Sure. Oh, Yanks wants to join. Yeah, we can let
I
you
mean, I'm
in,
down. Okay, hold on. Wait, age check. How old are you, Yankee? I swear to God.
Yankee. Or wait, how old is who?
How old is Yankee, dude? Like, we're both 20-year-old men. I'm not gonna talk to a fucking.
Still standing. Well, yeah, actually, Yankee. How old are you, man? Like, I don't know you that well, so like if you don't mind, I am curious.
Yeah,
How old you
dude.
are?
I was like, wait a minute. You got to be at least like 20. Because, bro, I'm not.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
I keep forgetting. Like, I'm 22 now. Like, I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah.
This bro's gonna type like, oh, I'm fucking
Never
12.
mind.
We're gonna have to
Okay, yeah, maybe
end.
some other time when we get to know you a bit better, we'll have these couple of lives.
Yeah,
Because I might post this live to like both my Instagram and also YouTube too, so I want to make sure it's more people that I know a bit more before letting someone in. Like it's not
I
that I
don't
don't
want no
trust
kid
you,
on
Yankee,
here,
it's just I
bro.
don't really know you
Like,
that well. But
you chill, but it's a fucking.
yeah, some other time when we get to know you better, Yankee, we'll let you in. No hard feelings. Just I've known
That'll be
Jacob for
weird,
many
yeah.
years, right? So yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, Primitive War was a goated movie, though.
True, true. But then with the
Um,
Mosasaurus, like I'm trying to think of like oh hey Carter, how's it going? I might let Carter in. I'm trying to think. I think the Mosasaurus in Rebirth is accurate. So maybe the Mosasaurus is a bios. Here's what I think: the Mosasaurus and Spinosaurus and Rebirth are biosyn clones because they look like more like the accurate versions of pure breeds. While the Mosasaurus in Jurassic World was made by InGen, I'm pretty sure, or Masrani Global. That's my theory, to be honest.
yeah, well, definitely the Masrani Mosasaurus was the one from the Jurassic World.
Yeah, that was the
And then I
Masrani
think
one, and then the new
it
one's probably made by
probably,
Biosyn.
yeah, I would have really liked, do you think a Hamasu? Oh
True,
yeah.
true.
What about the Quest and Rebirth? We already talked trash about the Quest and Rebirth. I think a
Yeah.
Hammer series would
Question,
work nice.
Carter, how's it going? Jacob,
Oh
I'm not sure if you
shit.
know Carter, but I've known Carter since 2021. So I met Carter a couple of years after I met you, but
Yo,
Carter's a great
Hi,
guy.
Jacob.
what's up, Carter?
So, what were we doing a video about, John?
This is just a random live stream that I'm going to post on both Instagram and probably YouTube after. I'm just, letting my fans know I'm back. New videos are coming soon, and just to talk to my friends and fans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Carter, it's great to have you in here. Jacob, do you know Carter? I'm curious.
Oh
I've never.
no, bro. How many viewers are how many guys? How many followers does this guy
We have
have?
22. We have 24 viewers, John.
Whoa, we have a lot. We have a lot of people
What
viewing
the
now. This is
fuck,
cool.
dude? We have
Whoa,
like
that
two
was
people.
fast. Holy
We
crap!
had a
We
person
had
on the
20 people
stream,
just joined in like 2 seconds, man. That's cool. Holy crap!
dude.
Yeah.
What is?
Oh, Carter,
Oh, no,
these are
they all
your
go.
followers, I guess, right? Or what?
Yeah.
Well, either way, hello, Carter's followers. How you guys doing? I'm YouTuber
Carter, dude. What
Spinosaurus.
the
This
fuck,
is my
man?
friend Jacob, and then I
Who
got my
is
brother
this
Carter.
guy?
Well,
That's what's
Jacob,
up.
I'll give you a little history with Carter. I met Carter in July 2021. Carter's, I think, actually, Carter, how old are you again? I
Yeah,
think you're 18 or 19 hours.
I'm 20.
Or, sorry, 20. Yeah, so Jacob, I think you're 20 as well, right?
I'm 22. I'm old as fuck now. I just turned 22.
Bro, I'm 20.
I'm not.
I'm 25, man, and you're saying you're old as fuck.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, no,
Okay.
my birthday was last month. Well, like in
Yeah.
December. Fuck. I'm getting
It seems like all
old.
of us are like we're all 2 years, but it looks like you're 2 years older than Carter, and I'm a couple years older than you. So like we're all like 2, 3 years apart here
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Bro,
But
Carter, I
basically, yeah,
was
I
not
met
prepared for
Carter.
the clout you were bringing.
I think Carter, I met you in July 2021. I think what happened is like you liked you found my content, and said hey
I
SDK,
said
I love your
clout. That
videos,
shit's
can we be friends?
funny.
And we started talking from there.
Yes.
Yeah. And then Jacob, I met you before, like, bro, Carter, let me give you a little history about Jacob. I met Jacob before Spinosaurus the King existed. I met him back in the day when I was only on Instagram called Spinosaurus with Sunglasses. Do you remember that, Jacob? That was my original name, Spinosaurus with
Yeah,
Sunglasses.
no, that was because I did that shit, I think. Wait, so
Yeah, I think you made.
someone started, I didn't start that. I joined that, but someone started that.
Yeah,
Was,
I don't even think that was me that started. I got that idea from someone else. Spinosaurus the King is what I started, but someone called like I think I was originally just called Jurassic John, but then I said, why don't I just call myself Spinosaurus with sunglasses? Because someone gave me that idea.
I think dude, it's been so long. Oh shit. Oh, my phone's gonna die.
Oh,
Fuck.
we got a comment here. Dino King said, "Yo, this is what you look like." If you're referring to me, yes, I did reveal my face in 2024. If you guys didn't know,
If you're referring to me, I'm sorry.
yeah, I don't know who he's referring to,
Huh.
but yes, this is the real Sponsors of the King. My name is John. I'm from Toronto, Ontario. This is the real Sponsors of the King, guys. So great to meet you guys.
My
I know everyone knows
address
my voice for
is
this.
no, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
0792 Aurora Lane or some shit.
you don't look that bad, Chamba. Okay, well, thank you, appreciate that. Oh, Shadow Gamer's here. Question,
Shadow
Jacob,
Money was the
Jacob, do
game.
you know Shadow Gamer or no? Because I've known Shadow Gamer since 2020.
Probably. I
Shadow
don't
Gamer, I
know.
actually met. I met him 1 year before Carter. Carter was 2021. Shadow Gamer was 2020, and then Jacob, you were 2018.
Yeah, dude, I'm old as hell, dude. What? No,
True.
dude,
Yeah,
why
man,
is my
I'll
phone
be
not plugged
26 this
in?
June. My birthday is June 15th, right? I'll be 26 in June, so I'm
So,
only 4 years to 40 now.
so you got
Shadow
popular
Gamer,
since.
Shadow Gamer, I have a question because like yeah, I
Oh,
met
I know
you like
Shadow Gamer.
I think Jacob, you remember Shadow Gamer? I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, dude, he's been following my account for a while. I'm also sorry my camera has to be like this. It is
Wait, Jacob,
not.
do you remember like 4 years ago when we used to talk with Shadow Gamer? His voice was a lot higher pitched. You listen to his voice got way deeper. Shadow Gamer, reveal your voice to Jacob so Jacob can hear
Yeah.
the difference. Shadow
Don't.
Gamer, you there, bro?
That's just,
Is he shy or is he lost connection? Shadow Gamer, are you there, bro? We can't hear you if you're there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there you go. He's Jacob. His voice sounds way different, eh?
I
Yeah.
don't genuinely, I do not like, I don't think I've never called him.
Oh, you never called Shadow Gamer before? You guys just
No,
followed each other, or
I think, yeah, no. Connor, have you been calling this fucking guy for how long have you been calling this
Wait,
guy for?
remember this?
wait,
Don't
what?
worry, Roland. I promise.
You know what? I do remember. Jake. I forgot to bring that. I forgot to bring that up to you. Remember, you voiced Billy Brennan in my animated movie Jurassic
And
Park: A
Nick
New
Van
World.
Oh,
Owen.
I did do that
Yeah,
shit, didn't
and
I?
like I remember, I was voicing Roland Tillman. You voiced Nick Van Owen.
God.
I remember like this. Nick, don't free the dinosaurs like you did back in 1997. And he said, "Don't worry, Roland. I promise." Like the way he
Back when I was
said
trying to do my voice acting career,
it. Yeah,
I
Wait,
did
no,
that
no.
I
shit up
also remember in
quick.
Survival of the Fittest. Guys,
I
that's
fucking
definitely a Carnotaurus. That became a.
What's so funny is like I don't know why I said I was like this guys that's definitely a Carnotaurus. Oh my god! So someone made a song about that I think actually.
Yeah, and it wasn't actually that when he said, "Guys, that's definitely a Carnotaurus."
what do you
That was a Metrican.
wait,
At
I
that
said
time, it was a
that?
Metricanthrosaurus. I think Patrick made
Oh
an
guys,
error while
my
animating.
girlfriend just joined the line. If you guys don't know, Elaine Lau is my girlfriend. How's it going, babe? She's in live now.
What the fuck? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Who said that? Wait, who said that?
What? Say what?
Wait, what meme? But did you guys
No,
come
I
into
just
the
said
meme
my
without
girlfriend
me
just joined the
knowing?
live.
No, not that shit. Fucking like
Oh what?
10 minutes, like
Who said
30
what?
seconds ago before that.
What
Where
Shadow
you're like,
Gamer or
oh, the
what?
The
Majunosaur. Yeah.
Carnotaurus.
I,
There
I
was
remember I
the
voiced
thing.
Billy.
There
Sorry,
was the thing
what?
in Survival of the Fittest with
Oh,
Spinosaurus the King's character saying, "Guys, that's definitely a Carnotaurus. Oh my gosh, it's gonna eat
oh.
us."
I was
Yeah,
like,
that was
because
in
I,
season one. That was the scene where the Carnotaurus was fighting the Metricanthrosaurus, but people found it funny the way I said it because I was like, "This guys, that's definitely a Carnotaurus. Oh my god, it's gonna eat us. That's so scary. Oh my god!" Like the voice acting was kind of awesome, which made it so fucking
And
funny.
I think the reason why people made fun of that is because it was the Carnotaurus wasn't uh, about to eat them. It was the Metricanthrosaurus. I think Patrick might have made an error while animating that.
It's okay, but that was so funny though. Like, dude, I
At least
think
it kind of became a meme.
yeah, I think Scorm made it. Scorm Liam or whatever you want to call him. He made a song about it. It was actually really funny. Like, yo,
Yeah.
that was actually
oh,
so funny,
why?
man.
Okay,
But yo, Jacob, I could
yeah,
tell, man, you've aged a lot, bro.
what?
I remember years ago when I first met
Damn.
you, you couldn't grow any facial hair at all, man. Like, yo, you're growing up now, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I shaved like a week ago too. That's the worst part. I genuinely, Like I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait until I cannot wait till I grow a beard. The shit sucks. I feel like a fucking it's like
For sure.
Shaggy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, like you kind of look like you Shaggy from Scooby. They should cast you, man. But that's cool. Like
I
that's not an insult.
I
Dude, Shaggy's
wish
awesome, bro.
I haven't come out. Dude, it's been like probably 8 months since I've had a haircut. I'm just lazy. Honestly, that's just what it is. I
Bro, I
work
cut
from
my own hair.
home.
I have one of those buzzers, and every 4 or 5 months, I just buzz off my hair and it grows back fast. I cut my own hair, bro.
Wait, you know what's one thing
Yeah,
I find
that'll
stupid?
do it.
Yeah. Wait, Carter, are you okay? You kind of like
Oh
making
yeah,
like.
I'm just being silly, you know.
Oh, okay. I was like, what
This
is
guy
this?
said he'd be
He's
silly.
like, yo, he's like this. I was like, Carter, are you okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm just excited, you know, just having fun.
No, it's okay, right? I know. I was just joking around with you.
It's just that I'm so excited to be in Washington because I haven't been to Washington in a while, you know.
No, this bro, I literally have I've known you guys since like 28. Some of you guys since 2018. Some of you guys since 2020, 2021. Like, bro, I've known all you guys for so long. It's so great to have the day one bros in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Shadow Gamer, like, okay, I believe I met you. I think it was January 2020. I think you reached out to me on Instagram saying, like, hi, STK, your videos are awesome. Do you want to be friends? It's kind of similar to Carter, but it was earlier. Carter, I met in July 2021. Shadow Gamer, you were, I think,
Okay.
January 2020.
It was
We have to be
January
done like this
2021.
for a while.
Oh, was it 2021?
What?
Okay.
Yeah, it's January
I'm still having
2021. I found your account. It's because
contention,
I
bro.
was watching your Survival of the Fittest series, and I really enjoyed
Oh
it.
yeah, that's right. So I met you at the very. Okay, so basically, I met Shadow Gamer the very beginning of 2021, and I met Carter the summer of 2021. That's what it was. Yeah. It's cool. I remember this. I remember how I met all you guys. Now, Jacob, I think Jacob. I think
Yo,
the way I met you was like on Instagram in like a group chat. I think it was 2018, and we were like in a group chat with like fucking like 30 people or something. There's like good and bad people in
some
that group chat.
shenanigans like that.
Yeah, do you remember that? That's how I met you. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure. It was in a group chat.
I remember someone just added me to this group chat, and it was
Yeah, I
like the
remember that
first
too.
ever group chat I was in. Oh shit,
Yo, yeah,
I'm
you know what?
put my
That's how I
phone
met
in.
you, and also remember Allosaurus Boy. That's how I met him. I met him. I met you,
Dylan, oh, I
Allosaurus Boy, and
remember
Dinosaur.
Dylan. Oh, I remember Dylan. I know Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan's cool. Yeah, I just talked to him the other day after not talking to him for a while, so it was cool to talk to me. And Dylan's
Hey
cool.
Jacob, just to let you know, I followed you.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, hold
Wait,
on. I'll send you my actual other account too. This is like my other account's having connection issues.
Yeah. You know what
Yeah.
else I like about all
wait,
you guys too?
remember,
All you guys are not just my day one fans. All you guys have all three of you guys have always been true JP3 Spinosaurus fans like me too. Like all you guys were like
yeah.
just love the JP3 Spinosaurus like me, and like I praise you. You guys are
Oh,
awesome for that. Just
yeah.
both Jacob, Carter,
Wait,
and Shadow Gamer.
I have an
wait,
ungodly amount of
SDK, you know it'd be a
eyes.
good versus post?
What?
The JP3 Tyrannons versus the ugly Jurassic World ones.
True, yeah, that would be cool. I mean, like, I think out of all the Jurassic movies, the movie that had the most deleted scenes by far was definitely JP3. Like, bro, there were so many deleted scenes. Some of them I actually wish they kept.
And then Lost World was close second, because with all the deleted scenes in the Lost World.
Yeah, the last one I heard. Like, okay, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong here, but I heard rumors that there's supposed to be a full size Dilophosaurus in the Lost World, but it got cut. And there's also supposed
And
to be
there,
like a scene where the Tiger Raptors fight the buck, and there's supposed to be an Allosaurus in that movie too.
and also I think the Doe, Junior would have been hiding during that.
For sure. I also heard rumors too. There's supposed to be a camouflaging Carnotaurus and also an
Okay,
Allosaurus in the Lost World, but they got
okay,
cut
the
too.
profile
Sadly.
picture with the Raptors, my profile picture with the Raptors and Doe and Buck, I think that's supposed to
Yeah.
represent deleted scene, because
Right,
it's
right.
like a,
Well, I have to leave my camera, or my camera has to be like this, but my phone's at 11, and
Always.
I have a broken case. I spend money on everything else but stuff I need.
I understand. Yeah, I do my best to try
Oh,
to spend money on things I mainly need. Like there is the odd time where I cheat up. Obviously, I shouldn't really need, but I try to. I do my best to save as much money as I can for my future, so I can get my own place and car in the near future. But so I do my best to try to buy things I need because I try my best not to waste money on things I don't need. But it can be hard if it's like you're addicted to that, I guess, right? But
yeah, I'm trying to plug my phone in. Do you guys want to just do like a video call instead of a live stream?
yeah, we could do that after the live stream if you
Or,
want. Is
yeah,
the
that
live
I'd be down
stream?
for video call.
Yeah, I'd be down for that too, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on,
And
because I don't know.
the thing about video calls is that then I can play some Jurassic Park music because we can't on live streams because
I
I
understand.
don't want to take the
Wait, is that
risk.
Shrek?
Yes.
That is Shrek.
The
Captain
reason why I'm
Dennis,
not
like, why is
playing
he looking
Jurassic Park
down?
music is I don't want to. I don't want.
He's looking at Donkey in that scene, I believe. I remember that
Yes.
scene.
Okay, hold on. I have a perfect angle for my phone, so it does
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
it's
and
so
then as for
funny.
the score of the best Jurassic Park film, that would probably go to the first, and then probably the second film.
True. But yeah, guys, if you want, we can video call after the live, but let's try to keep the live going a bit longer because I plan to actually post this for like an SDK live stream for Instagram and YouTube. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Oh, good
with the
lord.
broskies.
Wait, remember this,
Yeah.
Alan?
Alan,
Remember
what?
the scene in Remember the scene in Jurassic Park 3 when the raptor says Alan?
Yeah,
No,
like
I don't.
about that scene. I think what they could have done to make that scene better is like
Oh,
imagine
I
instead of
actually have that raptor figure.
you know what raptor he should have saw in the dream sequence. He should have saw the big one because it doesn't make sense how he would see the JP3 raptors if he hasn't even seen it yet. So like imagine what would
Or
have been really scary. What if he saw the big one in the dream sequence instead, and and he sees like the big one with like blood in his mouth and just roars. That would have made a lot more sense actually,
yeah,
for sure.
I actually have the Jurassic
Yeah.
Park 3 raptor figure.
True.
Oh, nice.
Oh
I
yeah.
actually got 2 of them.
Nice. Actually, I just like something that would be so scary. Imagine in JB3 the dream sequence was like totally dark, where Alan wakes up, he sees like all the people that he knows or loves, cares about, they're all dead and plain with blood lying out of their mouth. He looks to the right, he sees the big one with blood in the mouth and just roars. That actually would make a lot more sense because the big one is the one he had problems with. He never even seen the JB3
Or
Raptors yet, so I don't know. I don't
or
know how.
also Rexy in a way.
Yeah, Rex too, but the big one was more of like a
We
villain
are
in the first one.
not fitting no T-Rex on that plane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. But if you saw
unless
the
it's a
big one, but like
juvenile.
Jacob, think about this. If he saw the big one on the plane, wouldn't that make a lot more sense? Because he hasn't seen the JP3 Raptors yet, so I don't know how he would see that in his dream if he doesn't even know
Well,
what they are.
yeah, but then
Yeah, and
there
I
was
think
also the scene earlier on with remember the parrot say my name.
True. But I'm just
say
saying
my
it would make a lot more
name. I'm
sense to
so
see
sorry.
like the raptor that caused him the most trouble. The big
Yeah,
one almost killed him and the people that he loved
Yeah,
and
no, I
cared for.
agree. It should have been. It should have been
yeah.
the big one. I forgot. I
Wait,
forgot he talked to that stupid parrot. Alan, can you say Alan?
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Such a
that
stupid
was probably
fucking movie.
what
I
there
love
was
it though.
probably with that scene. They were probably supposed to have the parrot saying the say my name during the dream sequence in with the raptors since they know they.
I love Carter's just showing just like different movies of like characters doing funny things.
Why is
Like
Alex
what
angry?
Alex looks funny there.
Guess why Alex
Dude,
is angry?
Bro, it looks like
Alan is.
he's like,
Other
oh my
Jurassic
god.
Park figures that I
It
have
looks it
from
looks like he's
Mattel. I have the
concentrating right there.
Jurassic
Like,
Park.
look at the face he's making, Alex.
Is that funny or what?
Dude, that's hilarious. Oh my
Do,
god.
do you know why he's angry? Because of Jurassic World Rebirth. He's angry because of Jurassic World Rebirth.
I don't blame him. That movie was definitely very disappointing. It could have been way better, man.
Yeah,
Wait,
man,
remember
I
this,
can't. This movie's so
Eric?
funny. This shot's so funny.
True. But what else should we talk about here?
Oh yeah, there was also remember this? Dr. Grant says it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
What?
What's a bad idea?
The bad oh my god.
Spinosaurus roars.
But honestly, it seems like with Rebirth, like did like these clones are like different variants. Like for example, I personally think the Moza and the Spino and Rebirth are Bison clones. That's why they're
What about
accurate. And I think
what
the
about the T-Rex?
T-Rex is definitely an engine clone because it looks basically the same as Rexy. Same with the Raptors, and the D-Rex is an
Those
abandoned engine
raptors were
project.
wasted.
What about the Quetzalcoatlus?
The
That's a funky
Quetzalcoatlus
fella.
and the what's it called again?
Rebirth?
And
The Dominion?
no, the Quetzalcoatlus and okay, yeah. Either way, the
We'll
Quetzalcoatlus
get
and
there.
Rebirth, I would
That's
say
fine.
is an engine one to be honest, and
That's terrible.
the one in Dominion's a Biosyn one.
Yeah, because the Rebirth one looks more like a hat.
So it definitely does, yeah. But here's the way I see it. I think the reason why that Quetzal looks, really weird is because it's an engine clone. Engine clones look different than their counterparts because they're spliced with like real life animal DNA, like frog DNA and like elephant DNA or whatever else they put in it, right? So that's probably why it looks so weird.
Oh well,
Yeah.
wind that back.
You would like it more if it was a
Let's
hat.
wind. No. Let's wind this back. Let's wind this back. They are not putting elephant DNA in these dinosaurs. Who
Well, no,
said
not
elephant?
elephant. We'll just.
No,
I don't know.
I'm sure like you just said like frog, lizard, elephant. I was like, no, wait a minute.
Okay, not
Wait,
elephant. Just like real life animal DNA from things that I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
no, that's a joke. I'm
yeah,
for
like
the
sorry.
frog.
Spino, it was probably crocodile DNA.
Well, I think that's been the Spinosaurus on JP3. Like he's not a pure clone, but he's not like a hybrid either. He's an amalgamation. So what I put my personal
Oh yeah,
theory.
you remember the amalgam testing?
Yeah, I think what happened is the Spinosaurus in JP3 is a mixture of Spinosaurides and prehistoric crocodiles like Dinosuchus, Sarcosuchus, Parasaurus, and also crocodiles in general. Like he's a mixture of species that are similar to him. That's
And
why.
frog DNA, of course.
Yeah. So so apparently
Oh,
the Atrociraptor and the Spinosaurus in JP3 are they're not hybrids, they're amalgamations. And the Spinosaurus in Rebirth is a pure clone, I think.
And also probably the Ceratosaurus. We don't know what the Ceratosaurus, because the Ceratosaurus, Corythosaurus, and Ankylosaurus from Jurassic Park 3 were also kind of
Well, this
part of the
like
amalgam
the way I see it
testing.
is like both the two Spinosaurus we see in the franchise. I believe they're both made by Biosyn. The one in Rebirth is a pure clone. The one in JP3 is an amalgamation clone.
Well, I feel like InGen did have some work on the Spinosaurus,
Speaking of
but
engine,
then
wait, I
Biosyn.
just thought of something, dude. I think the Spinosaurus skeleton in Jurassic World, that's an engine Spinosaurus. That's my theory.
Yeah. What?
ah.
But
The
Hold on, I
Spinosaurus,
got.
I think it destroyed that plane.
true.
There was a theory. Remember that skull in the aviary?
I do, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yo, Jacob, are
Who
you
is?
okay? What happened?
No, who's doing? Yeah, dude, it feels like I'm throwing all this around.
Wait, you
That's
remember this line from Jurassic Park 3? Billy, stop. Don't, Billy.
Of course I remember that line, yeah.
I remember that was in the Lego game.
True. Bro, I've seen
that
JP3
was
so
in the
many
Lego
times,
game.
I could, like, think of the whole, I know every second of that movie, to be honest, bro.
Yeah, along with the first two films as well.
Oh, for sure. I've seen the first trilogy, I grew up watching like 100 times a day when I was a kid, to be honest. All those
I
films.
literally just watched the first Jurassic Park in theaters yesterday. They had a flashback cinema in my movies, and I was able to watch the
Awesome.
first
That's
one.
awesome. Wait, so you got to watch like the whole movie in theaters, dude? That's awesome, man. I never. Okay,
Yeah,
the truth is, I never got to see the first three movies in theaters, and the reason why is I was only a year old when JP3 came out, and then after then they never re-released in theaters in Canada. So that's why the only Jurassic Park movies I got to see in theaters was Jurassic World, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic World Dominion, and Jurassic World Rebirth.
yeah. I was lucky enough, and this is going to be such an obscure topic. I don't think anyone's going to know this. In 2013, they released Jurassic Park in the theaters for 3D, and that was the
Oh yeah,
first
I
time I
heard about that,
watched
but I never got
JP3
to
in.
see it though, man. You're so lucky, bro. Fuck. I wish I.
Yeah, no, I literally begged my dad to take me. I was like, Dad, we have to watch this. And he was like, No, we have it at home. I was like, Dad, I want to watch Jurassic Park in theaters. I was like 7 or something.
Yeah, I was
And then
13
we
when it came
went.
out.
And yeah, so that and then all the other Jurassic movies, besides JP3 and The Lost World. But I do
Okay.
eventually, maybe in like 10, 20 years, one of those movies are going to be in the flashback cinema.
True.
Hopefully they are.
Yeah. Well, I hope
Well,
one day in Toronto, Canada, where I live now, they re-release the first three movies because the original trilogy, I've only seen them on home, like TVs like I had at home. I never got to see those three movies in theaters. So if they ever do release those movies in theaters, I'm so seeing it for sure. Definitely. I want to experience the original trilogy in theaters. I never got to experience that, sadly, especially the third
oh,
movie. Because as everyone knows, the third movie is my favorite movie because of the JP3 Spinosaurus, right? So
yeah, it was so cool watching it in theaters, and dude, it was phenomenal
I know, right?
for like what it is. I mean, not what it is, but for like how old the not old, but the movie looks good for being like a '90s movie. That sounds terrible. So a lot of '90s movies look good.
For sure, bro.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on. I am gonna have to disconnect. My phone is gonna die. It is
Oh,
not surviving.
yeah, no worries, bro. Do you want to join back after you charge your phone?
I was like, yeah, I can do that.
Sounds like
All
a
right.
plan, brother.
I'll be back in like 10:20. My phone charges fast.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm on 5. All right, I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll see you soon, bro. But yeah, guys, something else I wanted to mention too is like I got a bunch of videos in terms of the JP3 Spinosaurus facts coming out soon because like there's a lot of recent things I do want to address about the JP3 Spinosaurus. Like for example, he's the Spinosaurus from JP3 is actually a lot stronger than we think, and the reason why is because in Camp Cretaceous, not only was he weakened by mind control, he was also slightly malnourished because his ribs were showing because he wasn't eating properly, and also not just that too. The other thing is that he was slightly out of his prime too in Camp Cretaceous. So that's also further proof to how strong he actually is. Because like just imagine him in his prime, no mind control, no malnourishment, and also in his prime, like he would. Oh my god, he would dominate the whole franchise basically.
Yeah, in Camp Cretaceous, he looks to be about 16 tons.
Yeah, he's about 16 tons, and he's like, okay, I'm not saying okay, like he's not way out of his prime in Camp Cretaceous, but he is slightly out of his prime because Spinosaurus in real life lived for about 25, 30 years, and by the time he's already like 16 years old or whatever. And not just that too, like sure the engine or bicycles can live a little bit longer than their real life counterparts, but not by that much so. Because Rexy in Jurassic World Dominion is over 30, and it was confirmed by Colin that she's at the end of her life in that movie, basically.
Yeah, unless quote unquote plot armor makes.
Pretty much, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like okay, my personal theory is that the Spinosaurus from JP3 probably died off either right after the events of Rebirth or during the events of Rebirth. I think that's what the time he died because I think by then he'd be in his 30s. So my guess is that he's either already
Yeah,
died
it's
off by Rebirth.
2029 because 1999
True.
to all the way to Rebirth would be like nine.
And that's something else too. I think another thing, the JP3 sponsors probably wouldn't have as much of a lifespan as Rexy because I heard rumors that amalgamations or mutations of like species don't live as long as like a more natural clone. So since the Spinosaurus isn't as natural as Rexy, he might not live as long as Rexy because of like the amalgamation in him, maybe
or live as long as any of the other dinosaurs.
True.
And don't forget Swerve posted
Okay.
videos about it.
Yeah, again, Swerve thinks that the Spinosaurus has died after the events of Rebirth, which could be possible. My theory is that he either did die during the events of Rebirth, or maybe he died shortly after the events of Rebirth. So, but I do think by the time Jurassic 8's out, he's probably dead by then for sure. That's my theory, but not like because like something killed him, just of
What
old
about
age.
what do you think? Where's Buck and Doe now? Are they still in Biosin Valley?
My theory is they're probably still in Biosin Valley, unless someone captured them for something. But but probably no one really wants like T-Rexes anymore because again, there's plenty of T-Rexes in the world now, so they're probably still in the Biosin Valley.
Yeah, because they probably
True.
have
Now
T-Rex
Junior,
DNA,
I
and
have
there's
no
also
idea. It's like we have no idea what happened to Junior after the Lost World, bro.
there was a
Yep.
theory, and this theory's been debunked. You probably know what theory I'm referring to.
Yeah, people are saying that he was the Rex in JB3. That was confirmed that he wasn't. That like the Rex in JB3 was a fully grown adult T-Rex, but that was not the buck and that was not the bull. That was just one of the. I think it's actually been confirmed. The Rex in JB3 is actually one of the original 7 Rexes that were born back in the 1980s, and that's why that Rex was like
In
experienced full grown stuff.
1988.
Yeah, so basically, the Rex in JB3 was one of the original 7 Rexes. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Wait, you know who's terrifying?
So
Pennywise.
yeah, Pennywise is terrifying. Like, the It movies are really scary, but they're really good. Though. I haven't seen Welcome to the Dare yet. I gotta watch this sometime.
Yeah, the part when he killed Georgie in the sewers was terrifying.
Yeah, that like when I first saw that scene, bro. When I first saw it in 2017, I was in grade 11 when it came out. I was terrified. I couldn't sleep for like almost a week after that movie, man.
Yeah. What was it? And then was it? I remember the bullies in that film. They were crazy.
True, that's for sure. Big Carter, you still there too, brother?
Yes. Hey, John.
Yo.
Let's not forget who retconned the franchise. David Kep.
Yeah, to be honest, like, my opinion on David Keb, the reason why I'm upset with him is because he lied to us. He said to us that there won't be any retcons in Rebirth, but Rebirth feels like the biggest retcon in the entire franchise. But someone told me, like, which actually makes a lot of sense. The reason why David Keb didn't really do a good job with Rebirth, and the reason why he did a great job with the first 2 movies is simply because he already had books to go by for the first 2 movies. Well, Rebirth he didn't. He had to come up with his own idea. There's no book for Rebirth, so that's why he's not really good at coming up with his own story unless he's going off the book. So I think that's the reason why he did a bad job because he's only really
And also,
good at
what
going
was
off the
it?
books.
And also, David Kep, there was a thing. It's probably he didn't do the retcons is because he probably hated the ending of Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah,
And he fucked up the franchise, that's for sure.
for sure. No, I don't mind Gareth Edwards returning to direct Jurassic. Hopefully, he'll do a better job. But again, the biggest problem with Rebirth is definitely David Kep in the screenplay. He clearly
It's also
didn't
the
know what he was doing.
continuity rebirth.
Because like Rebirth totally retcons what Dominion showed us, and like if this movie's going to be a direct canon sequel to Dominion, I would expect them to acknowledge the events. Like you know what the opening scene should have been for Rebirth? It should have been a news report showing the events of Dominion and after the events of Dominion. That would have been really cool. That would make it
And
feel.
also maybe mentioning Sorna.
And yes, mentioning Sorna too would be nice too, because Sorna, like the only things we know that what happened to Sorna after the events of Jurassic Park 3 is that they did take some dinosaurs off the island and put them on the Biosis Valley and Manticore Island, but there is certain
And
dinosaurs on Sorna that we don't know what happened. For example, we don't know what happened to the most of the JB3 dinosaurs except for the JB3 Pteranodons and the Spinosaurus. We know what
Raptors.
happened to them. Correct. Yeah, the Raptors and JB3 were taken to Canada. That was confirmed by the Dino Tracker website.
That's where you live.
Exactly. That's cool, actually. But here's the thing: when it comes to the Ankylosaurus, Cretasaurus, Brachiosaurus, Triceratops,
Triceratops.
Triceratops, Stegosaurus from JP3, we don't know what happened to those ones.
And all the Lost World dinosaurs, don't forget that. Except for Buck and Doe.
Yeah, but basically most of the JP3 dinosaurs, other than because we know the Pteranodons in JP3, they were killed by the Koskins, and we know the Spinosaurus from JP3
Except
was
for
taken.
we don't know what happened to the baby ones.
Correct, but we know the Spinosaurus from JP3 and the Strata from JP3 were taken to Manticore Island, and we know that.
Okay, we don't know if the Ceratosaurus from JP3 is the same one in season 4 and 5
Even
of
the
Camp
Spinosaurus, I gotta
Cretaceous.
update that. I wouldn't be surprised if the Spinosaurus in Camp Cretaceous is not the JP3 one, and here's why. Because think about this: for the longest time, we thought there's only one Ceratosaurus, but there's many Ceratosaurs that look the exact same. Number one, and number two, it almost seems like every single dinosaur species in the franchise, there's always at least two or more, except for the Indoraptor. And to be fair, there was this close to being two Indoraptors.
And there was only one of the D-Rex.
Yeah, so it seems like the only dinosaurs there is one is the Indoraptor and the D-Rex, because there actually is multiple Spinosaurus, but there's only one that looks like JB3 from what we know. But my theory is that I think what happened is in 1999 they cloned two Spinosauruses, and the one of them we see in JB3 and the other one we see in Camp Cretaceous. That's my personal theory, and the reason why
And one of them was, well, I doubt it, but one of them was the one skeleton in Jurassic World.
Yeah, like I know a lot of famous YouTubers have famous Jurassic World YouTubers think that the Spinosaurus in JB3 is the same one in Camp Cretaceous. But here's the thing: Colin Trevorrow did say that it's not. He thinks it's not the same one because it sounds different and looks different. And here's the thing: I know Scott Creamer
and
said,
we also,
but at the same time,
sorry.
I'm almost done. Don't worry. So okay, so Colin Trevorrow said that in his he didn't 100% guarantee that it's not the same one, but at the same time, Scott Creamer when he had the interview with Swerve, he also didn't guarantee to Swerve that the Spinosaurus in Camp Cretaceous is the same one. He just said that in his mind it's the same one. So therefore, we don't really have a full-on canon answer. A full-on canon answer would have to come from either Jurassic World themselves or Universal Pictures to get a full-on canon answer to that.
Yeah, if that's what Colin thinks, I don't think it's the same one.
Yeah, personally,
And that means.
Here's the thing. I'm almost done. I promise you guys can speak just once. Let me finish. Personally, I think, I actually think it's a 50-50 chance of it being the same one or not the same one. But if I had to pick, I think it's a slight better chance it's not the same one, just because I trust more what Colin Trevorrow says than Scott Creamer, because Colin Trevorrow was the director for live action, and live action is more canon than a cartoon show in my eyes. So personally, I trust more what Colin says, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll have to go with you.
I would have to go if it's not the same one, just because of the roars and the design.
For sure. No, I know what you mean.
Also
But at the same time, I'm not saying it's not. It still could be the same one. It still is very similar. Maybe the reason why the colors are different is because he's fully grown up, and sometimes when animals go from juveniles or subadults to adults, they change color. And number two, maybe the roar is just different because he was either sick or because they just couldn't find the original audio files for the roars. But I still think there's a chance it's not the same one, to be honest, because and the reason why
there's probably a chance There's probably a chance those the original roars are out there somewhere.
Wait, they make Giga sound different. Chaos Fury.
True, yeah. So it's not really the roars. The reason why I'm convinced it's not the same one is because Colin Trevorrow said that, and what he says is definitely more canon than what Scott Creamer says. No hate to Scott Creamer. I just think that because Colin Trevorrow was in charge of the live action Jurassic World trilogy, Scott Creamer only did an animation. So when we compare what Colin says, I just like in my personal opinion, I'm going by what he says because he was in charge of the live action, and Scott was only in charge of the animation. But that's just my opinion, though.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways,
Trying to think.
But let me ask both of you. But like, if you guys don't ask, let me ask you both this question. So I'll start with Carter. I guess I'll start with you. In your personal opinion, do you think it's the same one from JB3, or do you think it's like same clone, like same breed, but just like a different spinal?
I would say a different one.
I agree. And Shadow Gamer, what's your opinion? Do you think it's the same one from JB3, or do you think maybe it's the JB3 Spinosaurus' like brother or sister or something?
Probably different one, but probably in like the same breed.
Yeah, that's one thing. Okay, the one thing I can guarantee, it definitely is the same breed. It has the green eyes. It has the same design. It kills T-Rexes very easily. So therefore, it definitely is the same breed. It probably is the same age too. My theory is that I think what happened is in 1999 they cloned two Spinosaurus. The first one we see in Jurassic World 3, and the second one we see in Camp Cretaceous. That's my theory.
Maybe what happens is it knows what happened in Jurassic Park 3, and it hates humans because of that, because its brother told it what happened.
And don't worry, guys, this topic right here, I'm actually going to make a video about this in the future explaining why I think there's a slight better chance that it's not the same one from JB3 simply because of what Colin said. Because, like, to be honest, like, just think about it. Colin Trevorrow was in charge of the live action, you know? Well, he even brought back Alan Grant. Well, all Scott Creamer did was make an animated show. And the animated shows sometimes have been even retconned away by certain people. So therefore, that's why I'm more convinced.
Colin Trevorrow also brought back Buck and Doe.
Exactly, yeah. But I'm just saying, based off that, it makes a lot more sense that it's not the same one because, you know, the filmmaker of the trilogy world says that he thinks there's a much better chance it's not the same one. And here's the thing, Colin didn't just say it's not the same one because it sounds different. He said because it looks different too.
Wait, another cool dinosaur I wish we could see appear is the Saurophagonix, but I doubt it will.
True, yeah, it would be cool to see a Saurophagus. Like the Saurophagus is like a larger Allosaurus. It's a really cool dinosaur. For sure.
You had it once in one of your.
I did. The Saurophagus was like part of the final battle of Jurassic World Strand on Site C. That was awesome.
Yeah. Remember earlier I suggested you should react to it for like the 8. No.
Good idea. It would be. It's so tempting for like me to go back to like my really old videos and just react to them, just like kind of laugh.
Yeah, maybe a face cam.
Yeah.
Do you know how to do face cam?
A lot's happened with me ever since 2020-ish era. So.
Yeah, and you can react to all your old films.
Sure. But also, guys, like, so I do have another update. So apparently, okay, you know how in Camp Cretaceous we see so many JB3 style Ceratosaurus? Like, Carter, remember how we saw multiple Ceratosaurus that look like JB3?
Yes.
Yeah.
So apparently, the one in season 4, that specific Ceratosaurus that was in the laboratory that was chasing the kids. Apparently, that one was the same one for JB3.
I see.
Is it confirmed?
I believe so. Swerve had some proof. I forget exactly what his proof was, but Swerve did provide pretty solid evidence that is the same one from JB3 back at, like, when he made a video a few years ago about it, and it makes sense too. So I'm pretty sure that's the same one from JB3.
Yeah, but then you know what that means with survival of the fittest?
What?
That the one you said that was eating the Parasaurolophus in episode 2 of season 2. That's probably not the same one, or either. I have a theory.
It could be or could not be. I mean, it depends. I mean, season 2 of Survival of the Fittest takes place in 2017, and season 4 takes place in 2016, I think, right?
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, yeah. My guess is that maybe the Ceratosaurus in my series, that's like it's the same breed, but not the same one from JP3.
Yeah.
But,
And then wait, so
here's my theory is that maybe it's possible that the Spinosaurus from JP3 still actually is on Sorna with a few other dinosaurs during that time, while his brother or sister was on Manticore Island. That's my theory.
uh, there was another like a Spinosaurus
For
as
sure.
well that
But
was
again,
taken to
guys,
one of the other 5
for sure.
islands.
And to be fair, too, something else I want to mention too, like the one time when the Swerve asked Scott Creamer is the Spinosaurus and Camperhage the same one from Jurassic World 3, like he didn't 100% guarantee it was. He just says that in his eyes it's the same one, but he didn't say that that it's like 100% confirmed and by Universal Pictures and Colin Tavares the same ones. Therefore, that doesn't automatically mean it's the same one.
Yeah, they should
It means
also
that it
go
means it
back to
might be.
the other
Like I think what he's trying to incline is that
islands.
he was trying to incline in his opinion it's the same one. And I know Colin kind of said that too, but again, I trust more what Colin says because what he says is a lot more canon than Swerve. Sorry, what Colin says is a lot more canon than Scott Creamer.
What was it? They should also go back to the other islands in Las Cinco Martes.
True. It would be cool one day that they explore the other 3 death islands we haven't seen. Like we haven't seen Isla Pena, Isla Muerta, and then Isla Tacano, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Isla Pena, I think.
For sure. These islands I definitely plan to explore when I continue making my series. Like in season 3 of my series of Survival of the Fittest, I actually plan to have it on Isla Muerta, Site C.
Yeah, and it'll be like the prequel to Strain on Site C.
For sure.
Because remember that part? I don't think this is Hawaii, guys. I think this is Site C.
You know something that connects really good from my series to Dominion? So in season 2, the plot is this: where Lewis Dawson hired my friends in the Jurassic universe to go to Isla Sorna to take pictures of what remaining dinosaurs are left on Isla Sorna. But get this: Dominion takes place in 2022, and season 2 of my series takes place in 2016. So what if this is actually true? Lewis Dawson had someone.
Season 2 takes place in 2017?
Sorry, yeah, 2017. Yes, but what if Lewis Dawson had someone go to Isla Sorna to take pictures of what dinosaurs are left, so that way he knows what's left there, so he can decide what he wants to take to his Bison Valley, what not to take. This actually would make a lot of sense, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
what I think happened to the rest of the Sorna dinosaurs? What I think happened to the rest of the Sorna dinosaurs, like the Brachiosaurus, the Triceratops, etc.
I have a couple. I actually have a few theories to what I think happened. Theory number 1, they're still actually on Sorna, surviving and living fine to this day. Theory number 2, another company has taken them to a new island. Or theory number 3, they went extinct. Or theory number 4,
I remember or theory 5, back when the Spinosaurus was on Sorna, it wiped everything out. Because I remember Jack Horner said we literally brought in a thing that could literally cause an extinction.
He did
on
say
the
that.
island.
You see, that's the next theory is that the reason why we don't see them again is because they simply got killed off by the Spinosaurus due to the Spinosaurus' severe aggression, and also because the Spinosaurus was hunting them for food too.
Yeah, remember
what it didn't.
Say what?
Remember that there was a scene where it was going to take out the Navy?
Yo, okay. So speaking about that, there is a few deleted the scenes with that, but here's the thing: okay. The main way I found that out. So there's a game. So back in 2020, there's a game called Jurassic World miniature game, and on this game they were talking about the JB3 Spinosaurus and trying to connect it to Fallen Kingdom when Zia was on the phone with Delgado, and apparently right before that phone call happened, they said. They were talking about the Spinosaurus, saying the Spinosaurus in JP3 was a juvenile, and also it took out one. And apparently there was 2 Navy teams. One of them was the one we saw in JP3, but there's another one deep in the forest doing a reconnaissance of the area, and apparently that's the team that came across the Spinosaurus, where the Spinosaurus apparently attacked them. And then
wasn't Owen Grady a part of that team?
I think it's possible because Owen Grady was part of the name, so there is a chance Owen Grady fought the Spinosaurus.
And there was also a theory back in the first film, the very first film, that he was that kid Alan Scared.
Yeah, I heard about that too. Was that confirmed to be true or false or unknown?
It's unknown at this point.
That would be cool.
I highly doubt it because I highly doubt it at this point because in Dominion he didn't mention anything about.
Yeah, to be fair, that's a good point. If that really was Owen Grady, wouldn't he have said something in Dominion saying, "Hey, I remember you"?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't think that was Owen, but I think there was a chance Owen did see the Spinosaurus when the Spinosaurus attacked them.
Wait, remember in Survival of the Fittest when they came across Ben's body?
I do, yeah.
Or
That
what
was
was
just a
left?
flashback.
Wait, he was missing legs though. He still had legs.
I guess yeah,
Oh
we
well.
forgot to add that. But
What do
basically,
you
in
think could
Survival
have
of Fish
caused?
season two, in Survival of Fish season two, we did come across the carcass of Udusky and Ben.
And possibly the area, where Nash was
True.
eaten. The footprint.
Yep. Although I think the Spinosaurus probably ended up eating the whole body of Nash. Like first, I think it bit off his head, but it probably ate the rest from after, maybe.
Well, because there was a deleted scene that was released last year.
Oh yeah, it
That
showed
shit.
it showed Nash like was the body was like bitten in half of the Spinosaurus, but that didn't make the final cut.
Because I think that'd be
Yeah, that probably rated R. Maybe that's why.
even though in the Lost World we see some extreme deaths like Dieter Stark
True.
and also Eddie Carr.
Yeah.
You know who reminded me of Eddie Carr? Udesky.
True. Yeah, they're kind of similar. Yeah. They both had the bald spot, and they both were kind of like just one of the kind of characters that were involved with the teams or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
Sure. But either way, guys, before I end this live, what else do you guys want to talk about?
I'm
Oh,
not
there's this one
sure.
dinosaur that hasn't killed humans.
The what?
There's this one dinosaur we never seen kill humans on screen.
What?
Stratosaurus.
That is true. We never seen the stride. What about Carnotaurus? The Carnotaurus we did see kill. We see with the Allosaur, but yeah, I don't think. Wait, so the Ceratosaurus never killed any humans on screen, right?
Yes.
And same with
Or we haven't
same with the Giga too.
herbivores.
Same with the Giga. The only thing we saw the Giga kill, it killed the Parasaurolophus and it killed the Locust. That was it.
And it had the remains of a deer carcass.
True, yeah.
And we also haven't seen any herbivores eat.
Yeah. Like I do think the Giga was somewhat redeemed in season 4, yes, but not fully. And the reason why I wouldn't say fully is because again, fully redeemed would mean he also got to kill a human too. So therefore, it kind of sucks because he was this close being fully redeemed. We got to see him to attack a vehicle. We got to see him kill a dinosaur, and we got to see him have more fights with Rexy, and we got to see him just have more scenes in general. The only thing they miss is that he has no human kill counts. I kind of wish they showed him at least kill one human.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, but I
Velociraptors
will
still
say
have
this:
the most.
the Giga definitely was treated better in season 4 than Dominion. That's for sure.
We also see, the dinosaurs that have the most kill counts in the franchise is the Velociraptor, T-Rex.
Or definitely Velociraptors for sure. Yeah.
T-Rex is probably second.
True.
And then as for third, we don't. Well, which that's probably medium.
Sorry, the what?
The medium-sized theropod's probably like the Ceratosaurus, Allosaurus. Oh wait, Ceratosaurus hasn't.
Yeah.
I mean Carnotaurus.
True.
And,
Oh,
wait, did
don't forget the
Baryonyx
hybrid.
skip?
Sorry, the what?
Oh yeah, the hybrid. Oh well, the Indominus did have a lot of kills because of the ACU soldiers.
Yeah, the Indominus-Rex had a pretty big kill cut. The Indominus-Rex killed a bunch of humans. It killed a bunch of dinosaurs too. So
Yeah, 'cause don't forget. As for the Spinosaurus, it
to
had
be fair,
two.
I mean, the Spinosaurus had a pretty decent kill count, but I feel like the reason why the Spinosaurus didn't have the biggest kill count is because the Spinosaurus' main target was the humans, number one, and number two, in JP3, no dinosaurs got in his way except for the T-Rex. So therefore, let's say there's
Except for the bull.
Yeah, the bull. Yeah, so my point is, I think we would have seen him kill a lot more dinosaurs in JP3 if dinosaurs stood his way. Let's say maybe an Ankylosaurus or the Raptors got in his way, he definitely would easily kill them, and also
Or any other. Because I remember, because if you read because there was books around the time Jurassic Park 3 released. They were like books explaining Eric Kirby's adventures on Sorna before Alan and the rest arrived. He
Yeah, that's cool.
explained that he encountered he encountered a red T-Rex.
Well, he found
Like
a
a
red.
red He found a red T-Rex. I think it was a female, but it was sick.
Right.
But it died because raptors jumped on it and it couldn't fight because it was sick.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So wait, that
Also,
could have been another one of the.
Eric did confirm that he did see the Spinosaurus at least once during the 8 weeks. He said, like, when he had the T-Rex pee, the pee attracted the Spinosaurus.
But scared away, luckily, the compies and the raptors.
True.
Because I think that what they did is they sensed that a bigger predator was.
Yeah. Well, I believe what he said, it scares away all the little ones, but it attracts one really big one with a fin, which is the Spinosaurus.
And probably, would you say it attracts other T-Rexes?
It's possible, yeah.
Because they probably are smelling, thinking for.
True.
I wonder if he went to the other side of Sorna.
I
I
wonder if
doubt
he did do
it.
that. I mean, yeah, probably not. It's probably too far by walking.
Yeah, because he did mention in his book, which we don't know if this book is canon, but he did say that he was planning on going to the. Because he remember when Ian Malcolm was here, he said to stay still when the T-Rexes.
True. For sure.
What's another thing?
I'm trying to think what else.
Oh yeah, if you ever do any series outside of Survival of the Fittest, you could do like a flashback series with to 2001 to May to July of 2001, showing Eric Kirby's adventures.
Yeah, to be fair, I do like even in my series plan to have more flashbacks to the Spino from JB3 and JB3 in general. Like, remember I forget, I think it was episode 3, season 2. Remember I showed a flashback to when Cooper was fighting the Spinosaurus, because like, we never actually got to see that on screen.
Yeah,
Was that cool?
and it showed the Spinosaurus.
For sure. And the reason why I had that flashback there, so like right the scene when Jalen shot the helicopter that exploded on the Spinosaurus face, that gave the Spinosaurus traumatized nightmares of when, and also flashback to his mind of when, that happened to him before with the explosive bullets. Which
And then wait, I don't get how they were able to have a flashback to when they entered the lavatory and.
Oh yeah, about
when
that.
they
So
entered
like
the laboratory.
that flashback with Doctor Wu, so like about when they went to the laboratory, basically like the reason why I had the flashback there is to show that was the laboratory where the Spinosaurus was made.
And also the other 3 dinosaurs.
For sure.
And well, probably one more additional, because you remember the Pteranodons?
Yep.
I think the Pteranodons were also part of that experiment.
True. For sure.
Because I remember Joe Johnston saying that the Pteranodons engines weren't telling anyone, and they left on their boats and planes and didn't tell anyone.
For sure. But either way, guys, once again, I am back. I am sorry that I was gone for such a long time. It's just I got really busy with life. Life's been really busy for me the last 7 months, unfortunately. But the busyness has calmed down quite a bit, so I should be able to return regularly going forward from here. And I got plenty of videos coming out soon for you guys about the JB3 Spinosaurus and the Jurassic franchise, Jurassic 8, Survival of the Fittest, etc. So stay tuned for all that, guys.
And also theory videos, etc.
Sorna. Yep, theory videos, collaborations, more live streams will be coming out too. Yep, Sorna as well.
More calls.
Yep, for sure. But either way, guys, Carter, you still here too, bro?
Also, yeah, what?
That's it. Are you still here too, bro?
Yes.
That's nice.
One more thing. Also probably what else? Videos.
What else?
More movies.
Yeah, so basically, like probably some more, like definitely more series videos, maybe some more movies too. Because I think the only movies that I made one short movie, which was Battle Lakeshore Valley, and then I made 2 long movies, which are Strand on Sight Sea and Jurassic Park: A New World, and then I made 1 full season of Survival of the Fittest, and I'm currently in the progress of trying to finish season 2.
And you also made Jurassic Park Genesis, remember?
Oh yeah, that was a cool short film too.
Remember the post-credit scene, Dachshund? I present to you the Spinosaurus, and that hinted at a
For sure.
prequel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Basically, that was supposed to hint that we were gonna do like a prequel to JP3.
And it would end with the ending scene of the Lost World, and then
Yep.
open with the Jurassic Park 3 opening scene. Wait, would the Jurassic Park 3 opening scene be in live action, but with black and white?
Yep.
Okay.
For sure.
And then you would do a Lost World prequel as well, showing Hurricane Carissa.
Yep. That's the plan.
That will be in the future. It's glad to know you're back with animation, and
yeah, for sure. It feels good to be back in general. I really miss doing the videos, and I got plenty of videos coming soon. So stay tuned, guys. Carter and
and I miss talking as well.
It's great to have you guys here, and also Jake as well, even though he had to go because his phone died. I'll talk to you guys later, okay?
All right, see you guys.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye, guys. Take
See
care.
ya.